Hey guys, how are you? How you guys doing? Am I on? Happy Thursday. It's that time again where I want to come on and say hello. And today we're going to talk about the universe. It's a big word, isn't it? The universe. So it's also like a topic that's kind of interesting. A lot of people often have a lot of questions about the universe. And again, I'm not one to tell you I know it all because I don't. I'm just going to wait for a couple people to come on. Hi, Arlene. But we're going to get going in a couple minutes. So we're going to speak today about the universe and kind of how it talks to you and how it interacts and how you interact with it. And, I'm just going to share a little bit. And that's what these lives are always about. It's just about sharing. I'm not pretending to know it all. I'm certainly not going to talk about physics today because, you know, there would just be no point for me to do that. I'm just going to share a little bit about what I know, what I have come to understand, and how it's kind of worked for me, the universe. So I'll just kind of share through experience and all of that. So we're just going to get going in just a second. Hang on a second. Oops, it's reconnecting. Hang on. Looks like Instagram went down. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Lori. Hi, Evie. I don't know. Is it coming back? I don't know. Okay. Hey, Evie. Hey, Melissa. How you guys doing? So we're gonna have a nice little chat today, and so we're going to talk a little bit about the universe. I'll wait just a couple minutes and then we're going to get going because I want to be mindful today of time. But first, I have kind of exciting news. It's kind of fun too. So I'll just share really quick as I'm just waiting for a couple more people to come on. I'm a mom. I have two boys, right? So my kids are old, they don't like to hear that, but I have a 29-year-old and a 30-year-old. And my 29-year-old was just here visiting me for a couple of weeks. And so he had to go back home last week, but it was lovely having him. And my older son, who is getting married next year on June 4th. So they picked a date and a venue and all of that, and it's going to be really exciting. So now I have to really kind of start getting my figure in shape because I got to get into a fabulous dress. I have a year, but still, it takes time. Anyway, we've got all that COVID extra on us. So anyway, so it was really kind of cool because my son sent me this. My son sent me this article that was really fun to receive today because 6 months ago I told him that this article was going to happen. And I just love it because my son, my older son, he is he doesn't I don't know, he's just whatever. But anyway, so 6 months ago I told him, I said, you know what, you're going to do really amazing in this company and you are going to be written up in an article about being a top executive. That's going to happen. So just listen to your mom. So today he sent me a copy of an article that was written up, a gorgeous picture of him, about him being one of the executives in his company. And it was written up in the Business Insider. So really cool. So that was really lovely. He goes, you were right. So I just love that. So that was kind of fun little tidbit to get today. I enjoyed receiving that from him today. And it was a really good picture of him too. So it was lovely. So how you guys doing? So I'm just kind of sharing that little thing that was kind of fun. Hi, Christine. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Erin. Good afternoon, Monica. Glad I'm listening in today. Great topic. Great, Christine. Glad to have you on board. Hey, Kim. Looking forward to tonight's message. Perfect. Hey, Pam. Hey, Terry. How are you guys? All you guys good. Lori, Marcia, Teresa, Arlene. Wonderful. Hi, guys. Let me just see Instagram really quick. Oops. And we're going to get going here. Okay. So we're going to talk about the universe. And what I really just want to say is keep it kind of simple. Universe is a big topic, obviously, but I just want to kind of share a way that will be easy for you to kind of understand. So, I was doing this reading last week with somebody, and it was a life reading actually. And she had said, you know, Monica, I went to your talk that you gave on the universe a couple years ago at the hotel. And I said, oh, well, wonderful. And she goes, and I really loved it. And, you know, I really, you know, kind of resonated with what you had to say about what you thought about the universe. And so I'll kind of share a minute about that. You know, I spoke about how, you know, the universe is, you know, I always say like we're kind of like in the game. This is like my perception, but also I just want to tell you too that as I was walking today, and I was walking my dog today, the universe, the guides gave me a little download on, you know, another fresh way to approach the universe. And so I'm going to share that in a minute. But the reason why I'm doing this conversation on the universe is because of this client actually that I saw last week. And she had come to me and she talked about how, you know, she really enjoyed the talk that I gave on the universe. And it really stayed with her all these years. And so I said, okay, cool. So I'll just kind of mention it because, you know, sometimes, you know, we understand something one way easier than another way, right? Like certain things we resonate with and we can understand the way it's laid out and explained better than other ways. And so I'll give two examples here today about the universe. And then I'll give some personal examples that have happened to me in regards to the universe communicating with me. And so kind of might help you a little bit also when you're wondering if the universe is talking to you. So the gal came to me. We had this lovely life session and life reading. And so she was talking about that. And then she said, you know, I really loved how you talked about the universe being the quarterback. And I said, yeah, I really live my life that way. I really believe that so much. So I talked about how we're in this game of life. And this game of life is, you know, us playing on the field. And we're like the running back, right? And the universe is our quarterback. And the universe is always working at throwing us the ball, throwing us opportunities, throwing us possibilities, always trying to align us for a touchdown. And the universe is always on our side. Life is working for us, not against us. And the universe is working with us, not against us. And sometimes that's hard to understand if things aren't really going right. But the universe is always working in our favor. It's always working for our betterment and for us. And I like that analogy of the universe being a quarterback, right? Because it's always throwing us the ball. And if we're the running backs live, you know, on the field in life and we're, you know, running, trying to make these touchdowns, you know, trying to be a winner in life or, you know, trying to achieve things that we want to achieve, whether that be happiness, whether that be, you know, relationships, whatever that might be, the universe is always trying to align us to what it is that we want. It's always trying to align us for that goal, for that touchdown. And the universe is always throwing us the ball. And, you know, and it's important to play offensively. And oftentimes in life, we, you know, by default, we play defensively and we kind of work against the universe, not because we want to, and not even because we're aware of it. We just do because of the way we're showing up to the game. And so, but what's great about the universe is it's always showing up for us. It's always there for us. It's relentless. It's tireless. It never stops. It's continuous. It's 24/7. The universe is working on us, working with us, working beside us, working for us every minute of every day, every second of every day, every single day. No holidays, no vacations, always. And I think it's important that we know that we have support that is working around us and working for us. But, you know, if we're the player on the field, we also have to understand that as a player on the field, we got teammates. And we have to work alongside those teammates, right? So the universe being a teammate, right? So what good is it to be a running back if we don't know how to catch a ball? Right? So we have to learn how to catch a ball. We have to learn how to catch the ball that the universe is always throwing us. And so we have to always be aware of saying, you know, be aware of where the ball is being thrown so we can kind of catch it and go for that touchdown. Yeah. And so anyway, that was like a talk that I had done a couple years ago. It was all focused on the game of life. It was all focused on the universe being the quarterback. And she had said, you know, my client had said like that really resonated with her and it really stuck with her through life. I mean, since I did that talk. And so I thought that was kind of cool. So I thought, well, that might be a fun thing to kind of talk about. And I kind of started doing these lives with this idea of like, I really don't want to be prepared. I really want to kind of be influenced, by the spirit world. I want to kind of just see where energy kind of goes. I really want to work within my own energy and what I'm feeling, what's coming to my mind, what's coming to the surface. And I just want to kind of speak off the cuff. So that's what I'm really kind of working on. So I'm not coming with any script or anything, although I do have quotes because, you can't have a live with me without have a quote or two. So I'm going to have those. So that I'm prepared for. But other than that, I'm just kind of winging it. But, the spirit world always like to kind of give me a little something to get me going. And so today was no different. So today I was walking my dog, and let me just say hello and wave to you guys. Hang on. Hi guys, thanks for joining. So today I was walking the dog, and I got a download of the Facebook Live today, and they gave me an analogy that I could use that would help understand a little bit of our arrangement and our placement with the universe, and maybe an easy way for you to understand how this works. Yeah. So, and I'm going to tell you about that, but I also just kind of want to, I feel like I also just kind of want to say to you here that, right. So I want you to put yourself, okay, we all have gone to restaurants. Yeah. We've all gone to restaurants. So we've all been out to eat. Yeah. And so when the spirit world was giving me this analogy, I thought it was kind of fitting, and I thought, that's kind of cool. And then, so I'm going to tell you this on a way for you to look at it. And then I'm going to give you some examples of how the universe actually communicates, right? So I want you to understand the universe's role in your life. And then I want you to understand why and how the communication works for you, right? So it's two separate things that I want to talk about. So the spirit world gave me the restaurant analogy. And so this is what we're going to do. So we are at a restaurant. You go out all the time. You're eating at a restaurant. And you are going there because you want to have some food, right? You don't want to cook, you want to have some food. Now, I'm pretty sure let's use the Cheesecake Factory, for instance, just because it's the big menu. And you are at the restaurant, and I'm pretty sure when you go to the restaurant and you are selecting something to order, you are ordering something that you want, right? You are pretty mindful, like, what do I feel like eating? What tastes good to me today? Like, what am I in the mood for? What am I wanting? And when you order your meal, I'm pretty sure you're ordering something you like and not something you don't like. Yeah. So think about that for a second, right? So you're at the restaurant, you have your menu, and you're looking over the menu, right? And there's a lot of options on this menu, Cheesecake Factory. If any of you guys have been there, it's the biggest menu I know of. So I'll just use that. So you have lots of options, right? And you are sitting there wanting to order your food. So you're there for an experience. You want to taste something that's good. You don't want to cook. This is what you want. And you want to order something you're going to enjoy. The waiter is the universe. The waiter is the universe. The waiter is the one that is bringing the food to you. The waiter is not trying to talk you out of anything or talk you into anything. The waiter is merely placing your order. And after the waiter places your order, he brings it to get ready and he brings it to you, right? That's the waiter's job. The waiter is not trying to convince you of anything, really. He's just taking your order. And that's the universe. The universe is indifferent. The universe doesn't really care what you're ordering. It doesn't really care if you're vegetarian or not. It doesn't care if you're into pasta or not, if you want fries or you want fruit. It doesn't matter. You're at the restaurant. You are there. The waiter is the universe taking your order. So in life, we're always placing orders. Stay with me. So here we go. So now we're sitting here, we're eating our dinner, and you get your food. Now, if the waiter is the universe, Who are you? The menu is life. Your menu is life, lots of options. Life is filled with options, constantly giving you choices. The Cheesecake Factory menu, there's everything on there, from little bites to big bites to appetizers to anything you can imagine. Cheesecake Factory has big menu. Life is the menu. So who are you? How do you play a role in this? The waiter doesn't care if you even like your meal, really. Let's be honest. I mean, do they really care? I mean, if they're really exceptional, right? But let's just say the waiter's really coming to do its job. The waiter's coming to serve the meal that you ordered. Isn't going to go home at night and really be upset on the fact if you enjoyed your dinner or not. They're not really going to be thinking about what you ordered, right? A waiter is just coming to do its job. So what is your role? If life is the menu and the universe is your waiter, being of service to you, serving you what you order, then what are you? There is somebody in this dynamic that does care very much about what you order and if you're going to enjoy it or not. It's not the waiter. It's not the universe. It's not the menu. It's not life. Who does care about your experience? Who does care about what you're ordering? You do. You are the restaurant. You are the restaurant. You're the owner of the restaurant, and it's called your soul. Your soul is the restaurant. The waiter is the universe. The menu is your life, giving you experiences, right? So think about that analogy a little bit. What do you think about that? Before we even go forward, I want to see if you even resonate with that, right? What do you think about that? What do you guys think, guys? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. How are you guys doing? Good analogy. Okay, perfect. Hey, Leslie. Hi, Michelle, honey. How are you doing? How are you doing, girl? I'm thinking about you. I always love your readings. Thank you, Maria. Okay, perfect. So I just want to say, so I want you to kind of think about that because life is always giving us a lot of opportunities, a lot of things to sift through. Listen, you came to this life because you wanted to. You were invited to come here. You didn't have to come here. You wanted to come here. Why? Because you wanted experiences. So life offers you this beautiful menu to order from it what you want. It provides you with the universe that serves it up to you, is always serving you what you want. But when you're ordering from that menu, let's say you're at a restaurant and you're getting a little distracted, maybe with the kids or with the noise or something in the restaurant is distracting you, let's just say. And you get a little sidetracked from ordering, right? And now you order, and you're vegetarian, let's just say you're vegetarian, and you end up wanting the veggie burger, but because you got distracted, you ordered a regular hamburger. And the universe, the waiter, brings it to you. It's not what you wanted. So you're not going to quite have that experience that you were hoping for, right? Because you don't like meat, because you're vegetarian. You wanted the veggie burger, but you got a meat hamburger instead. That happens sometimes in life when we aren't focused and we're not paying attention to how we feel. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to keep this really easy. I'm trying to flow just off of what I'm kind of receiving, but so understand that a little bit. So if you're at the restaurant and you're vegetarian, you should stay focused on the part of the menu that gives you the experiences that are going to give you what you want to taste, the veggie burger, right? But when you get distracted, you end up accidentally ordering by default. And that happens in our life, and we sure can't beat ourselves up for it, can't we? When things end up not turning out right. And then we wonder, is the universe even supporting me? Is the universe even listening to me? Is the universe around me? Am I being ignored? How come things aren't working out? How come I'm not getting what I want? I don't understand. I'm vegetarian. How did I get how come I got a meat burger, not a veggie burger? What happened? What am I doing wrong? So that's a question for you. What are you doing wrong? The universe doesn't care if you order a regular burger or a veggie burger. The universe only places the order. That's the job. Place the order. Life is giving you the menu. It's giving you the experiences for you to choose the burger or the veggie burger or a different burger or an impossible burger, right? So your job is to show up and know what you want and place that order. But sometimes we get distracted in our life. Sometimes outside sources confuse us. Other people's opinions, other people's circumstances, other people's ideas of how you should live or what you should have or what you should do get in the way. And now you end up losing focus. And that's how you get a burger on your plate and not a veggie burger or not an impossible burger, right? So we have to understand that. So how is that? So now you kind of have a little bit of analogy, because that's what the spirit world wanted to share with you, is an easy way to understand how it all comes together and what our part is in it. Because the universe has a part in our life, life has a part in our life, we have a part in our life, right? So what happens? Like, what do we do? What do we do when we end up ordering a burger instead of the veggie burger? What do we do about that? Besides get upset, right? So let's say, for instance, you're that person at the restaurant and you're really upset because you're starving. You go there, you want a veggie burger, you accidentally say burger, you forget to say veggie burger, the waiter brings you a burger, and it's not what you wanted. So now you're kind of upset, right? So now you get a little upset. So now you got these emotions going that don't feel so good, right? Now maybe you're with your kids and they kind of got you, distracted, and now you're kind of mad at them, or because you're hungry, because you're hangry, you're hungry and you're angry. So, and then you kind of go home, and then you didn't really eat right, and then they redo the burger, and then it's like it's late, everyone else was already on dessert. Now it just didn't go the way you wanted, right? So then you kind of go home, and then it's like, then something else happens, and then something else happens. That's what happens, right? Our emotions start leading us to more of the same. Right? So it started with that burger being ordered wrong, and then it went to like, now I'm mad at my kid because he distracted me because I was really hungry, and then I got to eat my burger when everyone else was already on dessert, and then we didn't eat all together, and and then I waited too long to eat, and and all this kind of stuff. And I ate too much bread instead of waiting for the burger, and now I'm all this kind of, and it just cycles, right? It just kind of goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, and that's what happens. And what you have to do is stop that. You have to catch yourself. You have to catch yourself when you find yourself spiraling. And understand that your energy is being felt before any words are spoken. How you show up is felt and heard before even a word. The universe responds to you off of your own frequency. Your frequency, your vibration, your energy is what is allowing the universe to bring you your orders. You are ordering through your emotions. You are ordering through your vibration. You are ordering through your frequency all the time. Are words frequency and vibration? Absolutely. Are your emotions frequency, vibration? Absolutely. Our conversations with the universe is on our emotions. Our emotions, our thoughts, our words, our communication. It isn't just words. But here's a funny thing. Let me give you an example. Here's an example of how the universe is always working for you, not against you. Here's an example. And how life is always working with you, and not how the life and the universe is working for you, not against you, bottom line. Here's an example. The other day, I use an example with me. The other day, I'm getting dressed to go to work. Oh, wasn't good. I did not like how I was looking. My pants were really snug. I just wasn't feeling, it wasn't a good look. Being honest, I didn't like it. I'm like, oh gosh, Monica, you got to pull it together here. You got to pull it together. What are you going to do, Monica? What are you going to do? I'm saying these words. I'm getting dressed. I'm not liking this. This isn't good. So I'm having these conversations in my closet to myself. With these conversations are thoughts, right? I'm thinking about how unhappy I'm looking with myself. I'm thinking about how I don't like how I'm feeling because I don't like how I'm looking, blah, 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 right? So that's how it's going. So I'm getting emotions, right? Because your emotions are coming from your thoughts, right? So here we go. So, but here's where a universe always gives you a chance to fix it. So I go down to the coffee house right down the street from my house. And I go to this little coffee house every day for the last, I don't know, 5 years, every day, 5 years. And I give my dog cookies. They make them there fresh. And so I go there to get dog cookies for my dog. And I do it every day, every morning for like 5 years. So, or 4 years. So this morning, after I had this lovely conversation in the closet with myself, I get this, this is making me crazy. This necklace is making me crazy. I am getting this, so I'm going down there and I ordered the same thing. 2 cookies from my dog. Every year, same thing, every day, every year, same thing, 2 cookies from my dog. Every day, I get the 2 cookies from my dog. And I get a coffee. This morning, I got something different. Interesting. This morning, I ordered the 2 dog cookies. I grabbed my bag, took my coffee, and I walked out of the coffee shop. And I sat down on the chair to feed my dog her cookies. And do you know what was in the bag? 2 chocolate chip cookies. No dog cookies. 2 chocolate chip cookies for me. I didn't order it. My emotions in my closet that morning as I was getting dressed before I was walking my dog, I wasn't feeling so good. I was giving thoughts that didn't feel good. I was giving emotions to myself that didn't feel good. And now I was going to get my dog the cookies, and here we have 2 chocolate chip cookies. So the universe was saying to me, conversation, universe speaking to me, was saying, Monica, here's 2 cookies. What do you want to do? I just heard your conversation in the closet. What do you want to do about it? So what did Monica do? She ate the cookies. She did. Monica ate the cookies. Not one, I ate both of them. So what was that lesson? The universe was saying, Monica, you need discipline. You don't like how you're looking. We can fix this. You need discipline. So the universe was having a conversation with me. I have never had 2 chocolate chip cookies in the 5 years I've been going there. That day, right after that conversation I had with myself, I got 2 chocolate chip cookies and I ate them, which then gave me data to say, oh, clearly it's my discipline. I clearly have none. So that was information for me. Now, obviously, that day was not the day I was going to start a diet, but it was information for me. It made me aware, like, okay, these are the things I have to pay attention to so that I could order what it is that I want, right? Does that make sense? So that's like a little example of the universe talking to you because it's giving you an opportunity to fix it. Life is giving you an opportunity to fix it, to order better, to place an order that you do want. But do you look at that example as conversations with the universe? A lot of us wouldn't think that. I know it is. I know that it is. I know that was universe talking to me. But does this kind of stuff ever happen to you? And do you ever think that that's the universe talking to you? Or do you think that's just a coincidence? I mean, I guess I could say it's just a coincidence, right? But 5 years I've been going there getting dog cookies, never got 2 chocolate chip cookies until I talked about feeling like I needed to go on a diet. And then I got tested, right? And I failed because I ate both cookies, right? So this is an example of how the universe speaks to you. So I'm sharing my little story and I'm keeping it really real and I'm trying to be authentic and honest with the fact that I have no discipline, obviously, at the moment. But you get what I'm saying, right? So that's just a way that the universe kind of communicates. So our emotions is what really gives the deeper conversation to the universe. So our words, yes, but when you attach a word to a feeling, it's like an immediate response. Because not only was I in the closet saying, oh, Monica, come on, get it together, I was feeling really lousy about myself. So those emotions is what made the universe act quicker. And again, like I said about the waiter, The universe is going to give you what you're asking for. At that moment, I was upset about dieting. So the universe was kind of like, okay, well, let's give her more of that. She's not feeling so good. Let's give her more of what makes her not feel good. Obviously, food. And at the same time, there was a lesson in that because there's always the way that life and the universe work together to help us forward in our life. The universe is always the quarterback, always throwing us a ball, always giving us another chance, right? So when I got home that day, I was up on my computer. I got this thing on Facebook that talked about healthy eating, healthy food, like these juicy smoothies that you make from the freezer. So I thought, well, isn't that interesting? They were showing me something else. It's for me to decide what I'm going to order. It's for you to decide what you're going to order. But the universe is always supporting you. And that's what you really need to understand. All right. So what do you guys think about that, first of all, before we keep going? Hi, guys. Hi. Let me just say hi to all of you really quick. Trying to wave here. It's not working so well. Hang on. Hi, guys. Oops. I just lost it. Ugh, just lost it. All right. All right. I'm so bad with that. All right. So let me just see. So what do you guys think so far about this? Some of our choices aren't healthy, right? And it's like some of our choices aren't healthy. We have to be honest and kind of say, like, what are we ordering? The universe is really just filling our orders. But we have to ask ourselves, what are we ordering? That is for us to decide. What kind of thoughts are we holding for ourselves? What kind of thoughts are we having? What kind of emotions are attached to those thoughts? Because that is how the universe is responding to you. Here's another example, another thing I'll share with you. So my husband, he says to me the other day, honey, you know, I'm really loving this handyman stuff. I'm kind of watching like these videos on like drywall and you know, fixing things and stuff like that. And I really like it. It's interesting. It's really kind of fun. My husband is a suit. He's not a handyman guy. He's a suit. He's a white shirt, suit, tie guy. So, you know, he's not a handy guy. And it'd be great if he was also a handy guy. I would love that. But he came to me. He says, you know, Mom, I'm really having fun watching these videos and these YouTube things, and I'm learning all this stuff, and it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I said, great, that's wonderful. So then I go downstairs, and I'm going into the guest bedroom because my son had just left, and I was cleaning out the room and changing the sheets on the bed and all that. And I hear the toilet running. It's like running, right? So the toilet's broken. So the water keeps running. It doesn't stop running. And so I'm like, huh, cool. I'm gonna let Joe know. So I run upstairs and I said, honey, I got great news. Oh my God, you're gonna be so excited. He goes, what? I go, the toilet downstairs is broken. I need you to fix it. And he's like, oh, it is? I'm like, yeah, like the flusher thing or whatever, it's stuck or whatever. It's not working. I don't know what you call it. It's not working. Can you go look at it? Because I think it needs to get fixed. So he went down, he took a look at it, plussed around, ordered the part on Amazon. And he goes, I ordered the part, it'll be here tomorrow. And I said, perfect. So we're going about, so then, I don't know, 3 hours later, I'm in the kitchen putting away dishes from the dishwasher. So Sunday. The second shelf in the kitchen broke. It fell right on top of all of the china. I'm like, oh man, that's saving. Like that could have all been like crystal. It could have been a mess, but it wasn't a mess. It just fell on top of the other one. So nothing slid and broke. I'm like, honey, guess what? The shelf just broke in the kitchen. Oh my God, I need you to fix it. And he's like, oh, what did he? Goes, oh, I think I have parts for that. And I'm like, great, I need you to fix that shelf. So my husband was excited about fixing things. And the universe brought 2 things in one day that he could fix in the house. Would you think that's a coincidence? Or would you think that maybe is the universe responding to my husband's wanting an enjoyment of wanting to fix things? He was into it and passionate, and he wanted some projects, you know? I mean, he didn't tell me he wanted projects, but clearly he did because he was excited about the things he was learning to fix. He was feeling it. So the universe gave it to him. So he was putting a work order out. He was choosing from his menu in life. He was finding joy into being able to fix things. So the universe responds. And me, his wife, is very aware of the universe's conversations. So I was able to bring both of those to him in the same day. Coincidence? No. Intentional. That is ordering off the menu in life and the universe serving it up for you. That is how the universe works. It worked off my husband's emotions. And it came to him what he wanted. Make sense? What do you guys think about that? Does that make sense? I try to keep it easy. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Joanne. Makes a lot of sense. Perfect. Hey, Dawn. Hi, Melissa. This is me right now, spiraling. One thing after another is happening. It's not good. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Got another example. I'm going to help you with that. So stick with me. I got another story that I can share. Lucky Zoe. Sorry. I'm good at times. Sorry. Hold on. It's supposed to be. How are you guys doing? All right, cute. You guys are like this. Good. Okay, perfect. How do you ask the universe for something without feeling desperate for it? Hey, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. How do you ask something from the universe without feeling desperate for it? Well, you should. Well, we're desperate. Like, desperate's got a feeling to it, right? If you think about it, like, is there joy in desperate? Is there a feeling of pleasure when you have the desperation towards something? Even if it's like, I am desperate to get that new house, or I'm desperate to get that job, or I'm desperate to be able to get some extra money so I can buy some new clothes that aren't loungewear from COVID. I mean, I'm like, desperate has a negative feeling to it, does it not? So think about that. So then you need to have a different relationship towards what it is that you really want. So you have to see all the positives of wanting to have it, and not that angst, because desperate is kind of anxious feeling. Desperate is kind of like stress. It's like anxious. Like, if I don't have it, it's something, things gonna fall apart. And that feeling, you're not going to be able to get what you want. Does that make sense, Jackie? Because, so understand that. So you really got to be a little calmer about it. See, my husband was like, oh my God, I'm really loving these videos. I'm having so much fun with this. It was like something really fresh and new for him that he was really finding enjoyment from. And universe responds. So I don't think a place of desperation would be a good place to manifest anything or to have the universe bring something to you. Again, the universe is going to go off your emotions. That is the deeper conversation. So the words are conversation, the words are speaking, but it's the feeling that goes with the words that gives you the deeper content, the deeper conversation, the deeper communication. It's the emotions. So desperate to me doesn't feel like an emotion that is uplifting, because desperate feels like a place of like or else, you know what I mean? Like need. And that is going to give you, the beef burger opposed to the veggie burger if you were at the restaurant. Does that make sense? So it's going to give you something slightly different than you want. It'll give you something that you want, burger, but maybe not the right burger. Does that make sense? So does that make sense, Jackie? Okay. Hi, Lori. Perfect timing. This is great. Hey, Jennifer. How are you, honey? I would take it as, hey, Monica, you had a rough morning, but you so deserved those 2 cookies and ate them. I'm going to tell you, Courtney, I absolutely did enjoy those cookies, not going to lie. They were literally the best ever. And clearly eating both of them proved that, right? But of course, I was mad at myself afterwards, let's be honest. Again, so the universe is always working for us, right? So people say, how is the universe communicating with me, right? The universe is going to communicate with you by how you feel. Okay, so let's talk about this, because Melissa said something about she's in a spiral. So Melissa talked about being in a spiral here. So let's kind of address that for a second. Where are you, Melissa? Where is she? Right up my alley. Okay, one thing after another is happening. It's not good. So overwhelmed right now. Okay, so let me talk about that. So let's talk about how do we help ourselves with the right emotions to get us to order correctly? Okay, so if we're ordering, we're always placing orders. How do we know that we're getting what we want? How can we be better on that? by paying attention to your energy. So I have another example for you that will really let you understand this. So paying attention to your energy, knowing, like when you are in alignment with the universe, when you are in sync with the universe, you're putting out an order, it's responding to you, and you're getting your order, what you wanted, what you asked for. You're in alignment, right? So, and that happens in your life too, right? But we tend to focus on the things that are not in alignment, right? We tend to defocus. We would just place more focus on what is working than what's not working. We get more things working for us, right? But when we put our focus on things that aren't working, we disalign ourselves from the universe, right? And what's really important is to pay attention to your energy and how you step into your day, how you step into your life. So I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I'll give you an example. So I'll tell you, I began to spiral, right? I started off my day 7 in the morning doing readings. I was about 7:45 at night by the time I locked my office door and got into my car to drive home. So that's, I don't know, almost a 13-hour day. And I was really exhausted, more exhausted than I realized. And I realized that when I'm exhausted, I could go to the dark side, and I think we can all do that, right, when we're tired, right? And I really was. And so I started like questioning everything. I was really upset. I was having like a meltdown. I was like, I'm driving home, I'm just so upset. I go home, I pull myself right into bed, and I'm just beating myself up. I'm like, because I'm having this thought, and I'm disappointed in myself for this, or I'm disappointed in myself for that, and I'm just like really just knocking myself down. And one thing is leading into a different area in my life and to another area. So now I have all these little rooms in my mind, right? We talked about that, right? In a couple readings before, a couple lives before. All these different rooms, all these different compartments of different areas that I'm now putting a lot of negative focus in, right? And it's just spiraling me. It's spiraling me. And I'm tired and I'm just a mess. But I recognize that I need to release. So I called a girlfriend who I said I need to release. So I asked for permission. I need a place. I need a safe space. I need a release. So I started walking this, kind of pouring it out of me, right? So love her for creating that space for me last night. Anyway, so then I still realized I was having these problems. I'm still having these. My energy is not good. I'm not feeling good. And, I like to be good, but I wasn't last night. I was like, oh, so I woke up in the morning and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be like I was last night. Not doing that. I'm not going to I was aware of my spiraling. I was aware that my energy had shifted. I was aware I was disaligning with the universe. I was aware of that because being aware is real important, real important. So I was aware I was disaligning. So what did I do? Self-care. What do you need to do? Self-care. My go-to when I spiral, Melissa, is self-care. So what did I do? I went straight to bed and I went to sleep. I woke up in the morning. I didn't meditate. I didn't even get up at 5 in the morning to meditate. When I got up, I got up. I went up, I had coffee. I went back to my bed. I sat in my bed with my dog next to me and I enjoyed my cup of coffee. Good energy. Then I poured a bath for myself and I played music that was meditation music, but kind of had a good vibe to it. And I sat in the tub and I listened to the music, right? So then I started doing this. So, well, listen up. So I started doing that. So then I started doing that. And then I had to get myself dressed to walk the dog this morning. And so then I get up, I walk the dog. I'm not going to go on the same route by the beach where the coffee shop is. Nope. Different route. I'm going to go somewhere else. I need something else. I need something different. I need new experiences in my visual. I need to see different things. So I went a different way. So I went a different way, took the dog, window shop through the little shops that I walked past. I stopped. I had oatmeal. I had blueberries in my oatmeal. I had a green juice. I took care of myself. I made myself the priority because I knew I needed it because I wasn't going to have a day to day like I had last night. I wasn't going to do that. So I was aware of my energy. I was aware I was spiraling and I caught it. You have to pay attention when you're spiraling and you got to catch it and you got to do self-care. Okay, so then what happens is the universe responds. The universe is going to respond to what you're doing. The universe is is within you. It's next to you. It's part of you. It feels you. So it feels when you're readjusting and realigning yourself back to it also. And it responds to that. So your self-care allows you to respond to the universe and allows the universe to respond back to you. So yesterday morning, I wanted to wear these pants, and I put these pants on, and I'm like, gosh, I really need a white sweatshirt. I don't want to wear this. It really would be cute with a white sweatshirt. Wish I had like a little white hoodie. That would be really cute with that. That'd be fun. It'd be kind of funky. But I didn't have that. So I'm like, oh, because I took the pants off, put on something else, went to work. So today, the next day, I'm realigning my energy. I'm making self-care a priority. I'm listening to music. I'm being aware on my walk. I purposely go a different route so I can see different things. I like the window shopping. I'm seeing different things. I'm changing my mindset. I'm doing this. I'm walking a different direction. I stop. I have my oatmeal. And then I walk by a store. And guess what's in the window? A white hoodie. Exactly what I wanted the day before that I didn't have in my closet, that I wanted to wear, but I didn't have one. Right there. So I'm like, wow, that's exactly, it's got the hood, it's got the strings, my white hoodie. I bought it today, still tags on it. So I went and took my dog home. I got in my car and I drove back to that store. And guess what? The universe is always working for you. So I go into the store to buy this white sweatshirt. And guess what? I'm at the register. What do they say? This morning, we're offering $15 off on any one piece that you purchase. Just for this morning. Really? That was the universe. That was the universe allowing this to manifest. Yesterday, I said I wish I had a white sweatshirt. Then I went through my day, spiraled, no white sweatshirt. Today, I'm realigning myself. I'm making self-care a priority. I'm raising my frequency, raising my vibration by walking, music, a bubble bath, oatmeal, blueberries, changing my environment, and boom, there's the white sweatshirt. And it's on sale. What do you think about that? This is the way the universe works. And how you fix that is you have to pay attention to your energy. And really that's it, because your energy is going to put out the emotions. So if you're spiraling, you're probably not feeling good. And if things are aligned, you're feeling good. So it's always about realigning yourself. So some people might say, what else? Like what other ways is there a way for the universe to communicate? And people might say, well, another way is people coming into your life, people showing up just when you need it. People, when you're at your hardest time, maybe somebody shows up in your life and becomes that support system for you. Somebody shows up on your feed and it's just that person that you needed to call, or, people show up in your experience to help you. That's the universe. That's the universe moving you too. You are the universe is you. Your guides are part of the universe is part of the guides. It's all one collective. And we're all working together, like at the restaurant. There's the waiters, there's the restaurant owner, there's the menu. It all needs to come together to work together, right? To create that experience. And that's kind of what happens. So numbers, some people say numbers, right? Like I always see 111 or 222 or 333 or 444. And I'm not one to Google numbers, because I feel like if you get a number, you're getting a number for a reason because of how you're feeling. I don't believe 111 means this, or 222 means this, or 333 means this, because I think that your experience to the number is what tells you what the number means. And I think that's really important, because I think we can get sidetracked and derailed from our alignment. But if we feel into our emotions of whatever is coming into our experience, and we pay attention to how we feel when things enter our experience, we will know what the message is. We will know what the communication is. So 111, it might mean different to me than it means to you. 1111 might mean, different to you than to me. So when you keep receiving, numbers, then yes, that could be the universe, but it doesn't mean that the universe is giving you those numbers and it means the same thing as me, because my life experience is different than yours. My feelings towards 1111 is different than your feelings to 1111, right? So I would prefer you not to Google what those numbers mean and rather you feel into, oh, there's that number again. What's going on right now in my life? Pause and pay attention. Just like I say, pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to what's showing up in your experience. That is the universe communicating with you. Okay? That is the universe communicating with you. It is giving you experiences for you to feel into. That is the universe. And when you start taking better care of yourself and doing self-care, like what I did to realign myself, there was that sweatshirt that I just asked for the day before. Shows up. When we are in alignment, things shift and happen quick. When we're out of alignment, it takes a little bit of time till you get yourself back in alignment. So it's just kind of like when you are driving on the freeway and you're on the road and you're on your road, everything's good, right? But the moment you kind of lose focus and you sway off a little bit, that's where trouble can happen, right? That's when you get disaligned. And so you've got to go back into your lane, right? So it's really important for us to walk in our life being aligned with what feels good to you. And by doing so, you're being aligned with the universe. And that is really the communication of the universe. And I mean, I could talk a lot about it. But at the end of the day, in simplest terms, the universe is your co-creator. You are creating in this experience of life. You chose to be here. You wanted to be here. You wanted to have experiences, and the universe is your co-creator, bringing experiences, making those experiences happen for you. And life is giving you the experiences to choose from, and the universe is bringing those experiences to you. And the way it brings it to you is by your order, and your order is by how you feel. Does that all make sense? That is how the universe works with you. So at the end of the day, to make this Facebook Live super easy peasy is pay attention to how you feel. And when you're feeling off and disaligned and you feel like you're spiraling, realign. Do self-care. And yes, last night I had and today I feel great. And I had that moment where I was just super tired and then everything spiraled. And that was a lesson for me. I can't work 13-hour days. That's just a lesson. I can't work 13-hour days. It's too much. I can't do it. And I'm not going to do that anymore because there is nothing more important than how you feel. There is nothing more important than how you feel. And you have to care enough about your self-care to make sure that you're doing things and choosing things in your life experience that will bring you the emotions that you want so you can order up what you like, so you can receive and get served to you what you hope to have. But it all is at the end of the day up to you and your experiences and how you step in your energetic place. The universe responds to your frequency, whether it's a good frequency or not a good frequency, a high frequency or a low frequency. You are always putting out an energy and the universe is always responding to that energy. So every moment of every day, you are putting out energy, frequency, and every minute of every day, the universe is responding to it. And when you can align with the feelings of I feel good and I'm excited and this is what I want, like yesterday, I really wanted the white sweatshirt, but I didn't have it. I really wanted it. It was a bummer. It's not a big deal. It's just an example, just a sweatshirt, but it's just an example. And then I got disaligned. And then as I was aligning myself back to the universe, aligning myself back to what feels good, aligning myself to self-care, guess what? The universe said, well done, girl. Here's your white sweatshirt. By the way, you did such a good job realigning yourself this morning. We're giving it to you at a discount. And that's exactly what happened. And I got that shirt 15 bucks off. So, listen, I'm only sharing with you experiences that I have found to work. If it resonates with you, beautiful. If this doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay too. Then you got to find what resonates with you. But I'm only here to share because there isn't anything better in life than to feel good. And there isn't anything in life that doesn't feel better than to get what it is you desire. And the universe always want to bring to you what you desire. And your desires are held within your soul. You are that restaurant owner. That restaurant owner cares about your experience. Your soul cares about your experience. It wants you to have an experience, so you keep asking for more. The restaurant, the cheesecake, wants you to have a good meal, wants you to come back, so you come back and you order again, and you order something else from that menu. And it's the same with the spirit world, using the restaurant as an analogy, just to kind of sum up, is for you to understand that life is offering you a big menu for a reason, so you could play. Because you came to life to play. You came to life to have fun. And it's okay if you're not having any fun right now. But now you know to play differently. Now you know there's a quarterback on your football team. And you are the running back, and the football is always being thrown to you by the universe, the quarterback. In the restaurant, you are being served everything you are ordering. You are ordering through your emotions. Are you focused? Are you paying attention to how you feel? Because you might want a veggie burger, but if you just say burger, the universe is going to give you a burger, and it may not be the veggie burger. So be clear, be focused, know what you want, care about yourself, keep those emotions feeling good. And then you'll be just like I was today with that white sweatshirt right at the window, $15 off, that I wished I had the day before. Came to me the next day. And I believe I got that because it was in my, there was a reason why I decided to take a different walk. Instead of going to the beach, I walked up the street instead to the shops. There's a reason why my soul moved me there. There's a reason why I did that. That was part of my self-care. That was part of the universe saying, there's something waiting for you up there. So let me ask you, when you get moved and guided to go a different way, do you go? Do you? I went uphill instead of to the beach. I didn't know why, but there was my white sweatshirt waiting for me. So in life for you guys, it's the same thing. Know that your universe is working for you, not against you. It's always trying to give you everything that you want. Always. But sometimes we place an order by default, and we say burger instead of veggie burger. And we get a different experience because of it. And then if we allow that experience to hinder our emotions, where now it falls into another area in our life, that's when we begin to spiral. So catch it. Become aware of when you're feeling off right away. Be aware of yourself, be aware of your frequency, and be aware of you always needing self-care. And I'm a perfect example of that, as I shared my story. What do you guys think? I'm chatting away. What do you guys think? I'm going off the cuff. Is this okay? First of all, let me know what you think about this, because I'm not coming very prepared. So I just kind of want to just practice just feeling what I want to talk about. I don't want to be rehearsed. I don't want it to be, like that. I want it to be real, and I want it to be authentic, and I want it to be pure. And, that's because I want to speak from my heart, and I want to share experiences that have happened because it might help you. And I want you so much to know that the universe always is working on your behalf. It is always serving to you as the waiter everything you are asking for. Know what you're asking. Be clear in what you're asking. Don't say burger if you want a veggie burger, right? When you feel off, realign yourself, because when you feel better, you are in alignment with the universe, and things will start happening in your favor. And when things aren't working out for you, it's only because you've disaligned yourself with the universe. You've disaligned yourself from yourself. We are a part of the universe. We're all connected. It's how the universe feels us. Right? What do you think? All right. I have quotes. Oh, look at all these little messages. Love it. Love you. Oh, thanks, Maria. I like the off the cuff thing. Thanks, Sarah, because I don't want you guys to have an experience. I want you to have a nice experience. I want you to say, Monica's doing a Facebook Live, and I can't wait to join. Monica's doing a Facebook Live, and I really want to hear what she has to say. And I want it to be because it's authentic, and I'm coming from a place of really wanting to be of service, wanting to share. and give you some things to think about, right? Because if certain things in my life have worked for me, then they could work for you too. And I just want to inspire you, and I just want to empower you to know and understand that you are in charge of everything that you want to have. And the only thing that keeps you from it is your frequency. And to know that you're in charge of that too. And when you know this and you start realigning that, and I gave you an example of what I did today, that helped me realign myself and how the universe responded so quickly. And by the way, do you like my color? I'm wearing this today too because I wanted to keep that vibe high because I didn't want to be spiraling. So I fixed it. I did everything I knew I could do in a very short period of time to move and lift that vibration, to not stay in that place. I honored where I was yesterday because I was exhausted. I honored it. Okay, it taught me something. I can't work 13-hour days, but now I know I need to get myself lifted again. What do I do that? I'm going to wear color. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to look for different experiences. I'm going to see different things. I'm going to have coffee in bed. I'm going to sleep in instead of get up at 5 in the morning to meditate. I'm going to take care of myself. And sometimes you say, oh, well, meditation is taking care of yourself. Yeah, it is. But when you're tired, sleep is more important than meditation. And for today, I chose sleep because that's what my body needed. Are you listening to your body? Are you listening to what you need? Because that helps you to align yourself. And when you align yourself, you are aligning yourself with the universe. So then when you put yourself out there and ask for things, it shows up in your experience. And like I did this talk on New Year's Eve, right? About Amazon deliveries and Prime deliveries. Same thing. You can listen to that one. It's on my website under conversations, on my video page under video conversations. It's on that page. You can listen to different talks. Let me see what you guys have to say. And I have a quote. Hang on. You guys are so cute. Melissa says, I love your lives. They have helped me so much. So happy the universe brought you into my life. Aw. Aw. That's so nice. Hi, Jeannie. Hey, Leslie. OMG, I'm so in love with this story. Aw. Evie said, totally agree. I don't always ask clearly what I want. Yeah, we're all guilty of that. Don't beat yourself up. Hey, guys. How are you guys doing? Hey, Insta. How you guys doing? I love you guys. Thanks for joining. Hi, Lori. Hi, Jules. How's it going? Hey, M. Miller time. Hey. You guys, oh, look at all these guys. Gosh. 3 Loom Boys. Hey. Hi, Pam. How you guys doing? Just being Darcy. Hey, Darcy. How are you, sweetheart? Star Night. Hey, Star Night. Hello from Los Angeles. Hello from San Juan Capistrano. Okay, guys, so let me just see if there's anything else. I'm going to read my quotes. Let's get going. And because I have quotes here. All right, so here's a quote. Ready? Okay, so here's a quote. And if any of you guys missed some of this, you can just watch the replay. It'll be on my page. You can just watch it again. And again, just want to say I do these off the cuff. So, you know, I just want to speak from inspiration that I feel coming to me. Yeah. So, okay. But here is my quotes. Okay. The universe is not punishing you. It is not blessing you. It is not controlling you. It is responding to your vibration. Think happy, and happiness comes to you. Think negatively, and negativity will come to you. What we put out into the universe, we get back like an echo. Abraham. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. That's the waiter. When you want it, you order it, it brings it to you. But what are you ordering? Because sometimes we get mad when we don't get what we want, but then we have to ask ourselves, well, was I really clear on what I asked for? Right, that's from Palo Colo. The universe experiences itself through you for a brief moment called life. Eckhart Tolle. And I believe that, you know, I believe the universe is part of us and life is part of us and we're all part of it together and we're all experiencing through each other. You know, life is giving us things to experience and then we're experiencing those things. The universe is experiencing that through us, through, and then it comes back. So we're all kind of intertwined, you see. And our messages from the spirit, the messages from the universe, you know, the conversations is really intertwined in our life. It's woven within our experiences. So when people say, how is the universe really, at the end of the day here, how is the universe communicating with me? The communication is woven within your experiences, like the white sweatshirt, like the cookies, like my husband with the handyman things, right? Those are all experiences. And those were all like intertwined in all of those, all that communication and conversation from the universe was coming through experiences that were being shown to us. And it's the same for you every single day. Every single day. Okay, let's see. All right, let me see if I have another one. The universe is by your side. The universe is asking, show me your new vibration. I will show you miracles. Totally get that. Totally believe that. The universe is asking, show me your new vibration. I will show you miracles. I changed my vibration this morning from last night to this morning, and boom, there was that white sweatshirt right in the window of a store that I just happened to walk by that I never walk by. There it was, right? So I changed my vibration, I changed my frequency, and there came what I asked for the day before. So, and that's the same for you guys. So I just want to leave you guys here today and say thank you for spending your Thursday night with me. I love coming on. I'm going to try to come on next Thursday. I'm not sure if I can. There might be a conflict in my schedule, but I'm gonna try. But I probably will just show up if I can make it. So, but it will be the same time, like 5 o'clock Pacific time again, same as today. So I want to try. Saturday sessions with Edgar is going to be April 3rd. So it's going to be my third one. And the title is on Embrace the Mud Puddles. It has a little bit of it's very inspirational, and it has a feeling on healing our heart, healing our wounds. And so it's a nice one. And if you guys would like to join, you can get tickets on my website. They are $15. $15. They're $15. It's an hour and a half. So I'll read the lesson. I will bring Edgar into the room for a little additional message, and then we'll talk about whatever the exercise is that they want to work with us on their lesson plan. And that's what we did last week. It was on how we position ourselves in our life to get the maximum energy so we can surge in our days. It was wonderful, and loved it. So anyways, the next one is going to be April 3rd. It's an hour and a half. It'll be at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So do the math. It'll be noon Eastern time. So if you can catch one, great. Would love you to. Anyway, that's going to be coming up. You can get tickets on my website. Kisses from Heaven is going to be Saturday, March 20th. At 5 p.m. Pacific time. I get tickets on my website on my upcoming events page, just like you could Saturday sessions with Edgar. Would love to see you guys at either My Kisses from Heaven, where I bring in messages from loved ones, or bringing in messages from the guides for us to help us be more joyful in our life and help us through stuff when you guide us. So anyway, those are two things that I can offer for you if you'd like. Thanks, you guys, for coming on board. Love, 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 love having you guys. I'm here. Thank you for making time to be with me. I love hanging out with you. I really do. I enjoy it. And thanks so much. And until next time, maybe next Thursday. Okay. So I'll let you know if I come on. So I'll just spontaneously come on. But if I do, I'll have a nice little topic again to talk about. Okay. Something new. Okay. Every time I come on, I'm going to talk about something different. All right. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And until next time. Bye.